It's finally here. It's Saturday, January 2nd, and it's the last day of the hunting season in Virginia. It's been a long, good season. Got the whole crew out here today. Me, my two brothers, and my dad, sitting about 200 yards up the ridge here on another bench. Definitely a lot of deer sign up in this spot. I'm chasing after what I know to be two nicer bucks that are out here. And matter of fact, I just checked the camera and the bigger one walked in front of my stand on New Year's Eve at about 5:42, which is 10 minutes after the eagle shooting light. So really awesome stuff to see that. I'm hoping he's going to be moving through here today. And unique thing about today is that it is one of two either sex deer hunting days during the rifle season on this wildlife management area. So the rules are, if it's brown, it's down. We've got 4 guys out here, so one of us ought to get eyes on a deer. And my brother's got the rifles, but I'm hunting with a bow as usual. So we're coming off a couple days of rain, so the deer movement hasn't been crazy good, but it just let up overnight. It's real wet, and I mean the weather's looking real nice here today actually. It's about 40 degrees right now. The high is like 53 or something crazy for January, so I'm going to be out here either way, just try to soak it in as much as I can, because it's going to be about 10 months before I get to do this again. Had seen some guys in the parking areas and walking in as we were setting up. We got out here real early, about 4:45 we were in the parking lot. So far so good. Really excited what this day has in store, and can't wait to just sit down, relax, and enjoy the beauty of the outdoors, you know. So sit here, keep my fingers crossed. Hopefully we can get eyes on a deer today. Like I said, there's still 30 minutes left of hunting, but I'm gonna do a closing here. If anything else happens before the end of legal hunting time, I'll make sure to bring you all to it, but otherwise it's gonna close out my hunting season. And it was a tough one, but I had a lot of fun. It was really enjoyable to get out here and test myself, so sit out the last few minutes here and soak it all in. And hopefully one comes by, but otherwise, I appreciate all y'all watching, and I'll see you from the stand next time.
Well, the date's January 24th, and it's been about a month since I was hunting out here on this public land, and just came back to pack up the stand and collect all the cameras out here and kind of wrap up the public land diaries for 2020. I think it's pretty important to define your measure of success before you start hunting, and mine has never been about making a kill or filling the freezer. It's always been about the pursuit, and with that said, it was one of the best, most enjoyable hunting seasons I've ever had. As I've mentioned, I spent a lot of time turkey hunting out here and never really focused on deer until this season. And when you're deer hunting, you're trying to focus on those limiting factors of the property you're hunting on, and the reality is this public land is basically 5,000 acres of the same kind of stuff, really monotonous timber and really thick areas with very little limiting factors. So it definitely made hunting deer out here pretty difficult, but after the first month or so of trying it out, I managed to pin down most of the deer movement to areas between open hardwoods and thick covered areas. It seemed like the deer were definitely moving along those edges, and that's where I was getting on top of those two bigger bucks towards the end of the season. Never got eyes on them, but hopefully some of the camera footage that I pick up today has proof that some deer made it through and they're hanging out for next year. Started the YouTube channel probably about 9 months ago now, and I'm just really happy with all the support and all the views that I've been getting from so many people. Definitely wasn't expecting it, but super happy to see it, and I can't thank y'all enough. Looking forward, this February and March will most likely be a lot of scouting videos. I've got a few videos lined up for February, and I've only hunted about 20% of this property, so there's definitely a lot of scouting videos to come, as well as shed hunting coming into late March. It's always something I love getting out and doing right as it starts to warm up again, and it's always an adventure, and I'd love to bring y'all along for it. Then of course April brings turkey season. Definitely going to have a few turkey videos coming out through April, and fishing videos through the summer. So definitely going to try to keep this bi-weekly upload schedule that I've been running with, and I just hope that everyone can still tune in, keep an eye out for any new uploads coming, and thanks again for all the support, and I'll see you guys next time.